back at the beginning, back in the year 2000, I didn't know any of this stuff. So when I started my investing journey, I've got 200 properties now, but when I started this journey, I was falling over all the time. And Warren, who was the owner of the business that I was kind of connected with, Warren came and sat with me and said, look, Aran, you've got to get more resourceful. There's no such thing as a lack of resource, there's a lack of resourcefulness. You're not being resourceful enough. You need to go master this, Aran, for you. You need to go master this for your family. Master this for our clients and the people that we love. And I didn't have a clue what he meant, but he said, Aran, have you read that book I sent you? The book Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Have you read it? And I didn't have a clue what he meant. And I went and read this book. It talked about assets. It talked about buying property. So I went back to Warren. What am I supposed to do now? You're saying buy assets. I've only got £2,000 in the last 6 months. How can I possibly buy assets? He said, Aran, you didn't listen to me before. You've got to get resourceful. You're not being resourceful. There's no such thing as a lack of resources. There's a lack of resourcefulness. So I'm sat there thinking, wow, I'm getting what he says logically. I've got to get resourceful, but how the heck do I do this? And suddenly I have this idea. I'm like, Mark's my next door neighbour at the time. I don't know Mark well. I know him over the fence. But I'd done his mortgage a few months ago. And when I did his mortgage, we did a fact find, and I found out all about his personal situation. I'm like, Mark's got money. I remember on the fact find, he's got money. It took about 3 weeks, but he decides to get in. So he puts the money in. Probably crazy at the time, but he puts the money in, I put the time in. Neither of us have the experience now. Neither of us know what we're doing. Neither of us have these proven rules. So therefore, our first 10 properties are a disaster. We're losing money. We're losing sometimes hundreds of pounds. We're losing sometimes thousands of pounds, a couple of times tens of thousands of pounds. And it's his money I'm losing, not mine. I'm putting the time and effort in, but it's his money that I'm losing. And it's only when I start to learn the correct rules, when I start to learn from experts and model what they do, that I start to get success.